how are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining me on this episode, and I hope you're having a lovely time from wherever you're watching this from. So the other day, that is on Friday, Prince Harry and Meghan literally confirmed that they will be coming to the UK in mid-July for the 1 year to Invictus Games events, and they even confirmed that they will be staying at a royal residence. Like, everything is literally planned. But then some sections of the UK media decided that they were going to create a whole circus out of this, and they ran their own exclusives saying that Prince Harry is reconsidering bringing Meghan and the kids to the UK. And honestly, I think I've gotten so tired of the UK media at this point. But then I remember that they probably aren't working in these by themselves. There's obviously someone who is briefing them all of these stories and trying to complicate everything. And who can that person possibly be? It can't be King Charles, because King Charles is offering the security and he has given them the royal residence. And the only person who's been raging and crying and throwing a lot of tantrums all this time is none other than Prince William. Yeah, Prince William is the one who's been so furious over this Harry and Meghan's visit that he even skipped the Trooping of the Colour lunch, and he has been briefing and leaking a lot to his minions, that is the ones working in the UK media, about how he is so furious about this visit. So yeah, I believe Prince William is allegedly trying to create a whole circus out of this and briefing negative stories when there's literally nothing to even create. And the Sussexes have obviously again said that nothing is unchanged, despite the UK media saying that they want, that Prince Harry is reconsidering bringing Meghan and the kids to the UK. So they have said nothing is unchanged and everything is going to proceed as they had mentioned earlier in the People magazine article that was written on Friday. But one thing that is actually a bit worrying, as I had mentioned in the previous video, is that the People magazine article mentioned how Ravek is still doing a risk management review of Prince Harry's security, and I'm just like, it's been so long, and I don't think there's anything to review there. These people obviously know that Prince Harry and his family are a huge security risk, and they should be given security. And again, Prince Harry is the son of the king. So what more evidence do these people actually need in order to assess his security? That is one thing that doesn't make sense to me. But I was actually surprised to see that some people in the UK are truly backing Prince Harry, Meghan and their kids here and saying that they truly deserve this security and it shouldn't even be something that they have to fight for. And those people include some royal experts such as Chris Ship. Yeah, Chris Ship is literally now saying that Prince Harry should be given the security that he needs whenever he visits the country. So I'm going to take you through a couple of people who work for the UK media. Some of them are just in the public eye, who have obviously backed Prince Harry or defended him concerning these security things. So first of all, let me start with Chris Ship. So Chris wrote an article for ITV because he works for ITV, and the article was following the trend that the UK media had started, saying that Prince Harry is reconsidering bringing Meghan, Archie and Lilibet to the UK. So Chris wrote an article for ITV, and in the article he was talking about the trend that the UK media had obviously started, saying that Prince Harry is reconsidering bringing Meghan and the kids to the UK, and Chris captioned his post saying, "Whatever your view of Harry and Meghan and their decision to leave the royal family, it seems bizarre that King Charles's son and grandchildren, who are 5th, 6th and 7th in line to the British throne, gets zero public security, but Taylor Swift does when she is in the UK." Wow, I'm actually surprised to see Chris Ship mentioning all of this, because he's been one of those people who have staunchly defended the royal family, but then in one or two circumstances you'll see Chris Ship actually defending Prince Harry and Meghan, and this is one of them. And honestly, Chris Ship is 100% right. whatever your view of Prince Harry is, there's no doubt that he and his children and Meghan deserve the security that he needs because he is the son of the king. He is fifth in line to the throne. And then Prince Archie is sixth in the line to the throne. Princess Lilibet is seventh in line to the throne. So what more do these people actually need to confirm that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and their kids truly need security? And again, following everything that they have been put through, that is enough confirmation too that they deserve this. And then someone else who has obviously backed Prince Harry on this is Narinda Kaur. Well, for those of you who don't know Narinda, she's a TV personality and someone who never shies away from speaking the truth. So Narinda was responding to Piers Morgan when Piers Morgan was like celebrating the lie that Prince Harry is reconsidering bringing his wife and children to the UK. And Narinda responded to him saying, "Tiny violin," that is what Piers Morgan had said, "the trip is for the Invictus Games, a charity supporting wounded and injured service personnel and veterans." Meanwhile, taxpayers have spent vastly more protecting Prince Andrew, a disgrace of a man who brought disgrace to the institution. Crucially, Meghan Sussex has had credible death threats, and Prince Harry is the son of the monarch. At Piers Morgan, you sound jealous. Well, the thing is, Piers Morgan has always been jealous about Prince Harry and his wife, and the reason why he's even celebrating right now and obviously saying nasty things about Prince Harry and his wife is because Meghan literally ghosted this man and didn't want anything to do with him. And Piers Morgan has been crying ever since then. He even mentioned on live television that Meghan ghosted him. So this here is a bitter man, and nothing Piers Morgan even says, maybe trying to criticize Prince Harry and Meghan, even makes sense to me. Piers Morgan is just a bitter man who has refused to accept the fact that someone like Prince Harry is a better man than him, because Prince Harry has achieved a lot in his life, and he's even coming to the UK for the Invictus Games events, and yeah, he's been able to do a whole lot of things in his life compared to someone like Piers Morgan, who continually criticizes him and his wife for absolutely nothing. And Piers Morgan should remember once again that him, together with so many other people working for the UK media, are the main reason why Prince Harry and Meghan even left that country, and they are the reasons why the Sussexes even had to tell their own story. But Piers Morgan obviously won't acknowledge any of that because he wants his narrative of the Sussexes being the villains to continue running. And then we had someone else called Tim Walker, who's obviously a well-known figure in the UK, and this is what he commented on this story of Prince Harry still fighting for security. So he said, "If Harry had only been a pop star like Taylor Swift, the government would have fixed it for him to have a proper police escort with blue flashing lights funded by adoring taxpayers." Exactly, and I actually love that people are making this comparison between Prince Harry and Taylor Swift, because the last time Taylor Swift was in the UK, she was literally given police protection, while she is just a pop star. She is literally just a singer, yet she was given all of this police protection, while Ravik said that there were threats against her life. Well, what about Prince Harry and Meghan? What about their children? There are so many threats against their life, but it seems like when it comes to them, they don't even consider any of that, which is just heartbreaking, honestly. But, you know, despite whatever these people are saying, that is, Ravik and them denying Prince Harry the security that he obviously so much deserves, at least we can see that there are people who actually have sense. There are so many people who say that this is totally unfair for Prince Harry and his family. He should be given this security. It should not even be up to question or up to debate or for these people to even assess. What is there to assess? There's literally evidence all over that this is what Prince Harry and his family deserve. So yeah, I'm just proud to say that there are so many Brits out there who still are fighting for Prince Harry and his family and know that this is what Prince Harry deserves. And these aren't the only ones. I've just read you the main comments from Chris Ship, Narinda, and Andrew and Tim Walker, but there are so many people who also commented on the same, saying that it's very unfair that Prince Harry has been put through this for the past 6 years. So yeah, that is it from me today, but I'd love to know what you think about this. Then I'll see you on the next episode, and I hope you have a lovely week ahead. Goodbye.